Hello, everyone. So tonight we are talking with the fléché artist Hélène Blouin and Gilles Pitre from the Quebec Council for Living Heritage. Hello to both of you.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hi, I'm very glad to be speaking with you tonight. We had so much good reactions on our social media when we announced we were talking with you today. So I'm sure that people are really happy to hear you talk about your work as well. We will, so my two guests tonight are part of one thing. Gilles works at the Quebec Council for Living Heritage. And maybe Gilles, after we talk with Hélène, you can talk to us a little bit about the program and what your aims are. And Hélène is so in the introduction, I said fléché artist because we agreed that it's really difficult to translate fléché. If you talk about the belt, you would say arrow sash. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we can say arrow sash. Yeah, in most kind of trying to translate it, it's the most common way of saying a ceinture fléchée. Even though sometimes we say, well, ceinture fléchée, it's in French, but in English we say ceinture fléchée, and in Japanese we say ceinture fléchée.
So we agreed it's a French Quebec technique, so it stays French for us tonight. Yeah. So we will say fléché all along in the discussion. So Hélène, if you want to talk a little bit about your background and how you came to discover fléché, how everything happened for you.
Well, it all started by a wish to have one. You know, I wanted to have one and wear it on my winter coat because it is so nice. So I decided to register to the training and start making one for myself because there's no place where to buy one. So this is all that's the way it all started for me. And really I discovered something really, a technique that is very special, a community of colleagues that progressively had grow over my practice. And you know, it takes so many hours to make one. Then when you're done with the first one, you want to continue with the second one, and etc. So it's the pleasure of doing something creative, nice to see, and it's a practice also who brings a lot of benefits because in your own life, I mean, because when you do that, you're in the present moment. It's relaxing. It's a bit zen. So
yeah, what is your absolute favorite part about fléché? Like, is it when you plan your work and you make all the calculations, or when you are actually doing it, or after when you look at it? What is your favorite part?
well, the best pleasure is the moment when you had made just the first couple of inches and the result is exactly as you've
Like you
planned
planned,
it. Yeah.
When you see the arrows.
Yeah, that's very rewarding
you
because,
see
you
the
know,
errors. Gilles said you see the errors.
No, the arrows.
Oh,
the
the arrows. Okay.
arrows, yeah, taking
Arrows.
place in the piece of textile.
Yeah, that must be very nice because you know you have like 2 inches, but you know you have to go for like meters. So
Yeah, well, after the first 2 inches, you just let yourself go through practicing the technique.
yeah.
And yeah, so uh, everything is decided. You just have to let the patterns grow as your fingers are crossing the threads.
Yeah, and Hélène, you have been in 2020. You have been awarded is it an award or a distinction of Master of the Living Traditions. So this maybe Gilles, you can talk to this to us a little. What does it mean, this title, and what do you want for it to do for the artisans?
Yeah, thank you very much. In fact, I would start with talking about the Conseil québécois du patrimoine vivant, so the Council for Living Tradition of Quebec. It's an organization. It's an association that exists since 26 years ago. So it's an organization that regroups all the living tradition organization and individual member to talk about and to form some different activities. But in fact, the purpose of tonight is to talk about the Master of Living Traditions. It's a program that has been started last fall, and it consists of choosing every year and a half 5 people among all the person in Quebec doing some living traditions. 5 persons that are exceptional, that are very special, who are the masters of their arts or the handicraft or things like that, and to choose them 5 per year and a half, and to promote them and to honor them by a ceremony. We're giving a bursary of $2,000, and then we do also an accompaniment for 1 year at least, to have with these people some activities during the year to promote and to be the ambassador of their technique, like Hélène is the ambassador of the technique of fléché, ceinture fléché. So the main purpose of the program is about that. So that's it.
Yeah, and Hélène, I think when you submitted your work for this program, you had also to propose like a project that goes along with your life's work and everything. So what is yours? What is the project you wanted to do?
Well, I intend to publish to get a to publish as an outcome of this project. I'd like to bring a bit of structure for that practice, because it's I don't know, what is an oral tradition? Well, yeah, it is a knowledge that is transmitted orally.
My ears.
Yeah, and I thought that it's about time that we put a little bit of structure around it. So I like to build a self-assessment grid that will help people practicing the technique to evolve in their knowledge. So it won't be how to do it. It will be more a coaching or a guide for people to know, okay, now I'm at level 3. What are the techniques that I should learn? What do I need to produce to testify that I've reached the objective of that level? And what are the quality criteria that this production should meet? So that's the idea, to provide a grid with kind of 6 level. The last one will testify that the person has reached the quality equivalent to those of the I would say the old ones, in the good old times, yeah,
because
the original.
You have work of arts that have like maybe 300 years old or 250 years old that are still in perfect condition and perfect shape, and they are still perfect. So yeah. You want the people who are making fléché now to achieve the same quality standards.
Yeah, because at the time, the quality was very high. The threads were very, very fine, which made a piece of textile that is, just touching it's really fine and dense. So that's kind of the goal, to reach that level of quality with the type of wool that we can find today.
Yeah, that's it. You have to consider the time and era also.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And do you yourself give teach classes or?
Yes, I do teach fléché. I've started a couple of years ago, and that's another type of pleasure to
Yeah.
invest myself in transmitting that knowledge and accompany each student. Because the difficulties of the one people is not the same than the others, so it's always a challenge for me to think about what didn't I say to you so you block on this pattern or this technique.
Ah.
So another flavor of pleasure that the fléché brings in my life.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking, because sometimes maybe the student has a problem, but maybe sometimes the teacher didn't communicate the thing correctly, or
Yeah,
yeah, that's nice. So it's
because
really like
teaching fléché is kind of a really a close communication and accompagnement. I don't know how.
accompaniment or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you need to follow your student very, very closely. Uh,
yeah. And
so
sometimes I'm sure it can be like such a small error somewhere that you bring
yep,
and you carry with you, and you don't know where is the start of this, but you
exactly. So that's why my uh, my well each class that I give, the maximum number of student is 5.
ah,
More
yes,
than that, the quality of the teaching decreases.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It's really a personal experience when you take it.
absolutely,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and Gilles, I understand that you have another round of applications for the program next year in 2022.
Exactly, 2021.
2021, yes, sorry.
Yeah, in fact, yes, as the project manager for that program, we will launch at the beginning of the 2021, like in the middle of January, the second call for nomination for this program. So it's going to be, people will have like until March 31st to prepare their application and to send it to the Conseil québécois du patrimoine vivant. I must say though that. It's only for people from resident of Quebec province, because this program has been subsidized or supported by the Ministère de la Culture et des Communications du Québec. So it's a very nice program for 3 years, and for every year and a half, we have the chance to go to work with the ambassador, as we said, as the master of the living tradition, to do different things. In fact, you can do like the grid that Hélène was talking about, but with the other master. We do documentary, short films. We do coaching. We do master classes. We do go to different festival. Like we can go to Festival Twist, or Festival of doing living. Traditional arts like music and singing, because we have 5 different people. So everything
Mhm.
is listed on the website of the Conseil québécois du patrimoine vivant, and you can see the event up to come with the Master of Tradition. So pay attention, and in January 15, we will launch the new call for nomination for 2021.
Yeah, and you have so many different activities and way of treating all the subjects, because everybody is doing such different things that
Exactly. We have singers, we have accordion
yeah.
players, we have vannerie, so basket making, and we have a person from the First Nation also is doing mocassin. I don't know what is mocassin in English, but
I don't know
it's not
either.
the First Nation were used to work.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
all different, and we could probably will have 5 different disciplines for the next edition. So it's
it's
very
very rich.
then we will gather all together in May to celebrate those new 5 members of the Master of the Living Traditions, and we will invite as well the one that have been chosen this year, of course, celebrate with us.
Yeah, yeah. Because you didn't have your moment with all the others.
Of course, online as we do tonight.
We had it virtually.
Yeah, yeah. So in person, the more the merrier.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to thank you both for being here tonight. It was such a pleasure to speak with you. To everybody watching who want to have more information, we will put the website of the Centre québécois du patrimoine vivant on the link or in the comments. I don't know yet. So you can just click on that and you will have all the informations for the work of Hélène. Very, very nice videos of her work as well. And also you can go and discover the other four artisans that are nominated this year too. So thank you very much to you too. I wish you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you.
Bye-bye.